Welcome to VAs After Dark, a companion to the Hey, Do I Need a VA podcast. This is where you'll hear directly from virtual assistants in my world in their own words. Finding the right VA isn't always about skills. Sometimes it's about a vibe. If you've been wondering what it's like to work with a virtual assistant, or you're looking for the right fit for your business, you're in the right place. Let's get into it with VAs After Dark. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of VAs After Dark. I gave it a new title. It's a companion series to our Hey, Do I Need a VA podcast. This is the time for you, our audience, to meet the VAs in my network and in the VA world to get a sense of who they are beyond what you see on their website or request for proposal. So with me today is the fourth member of our Hey VA podcast cast and my go-to for all things technical, LeAnn Erimli. Welcome, LeAnn. Thank you for being here. To get us started, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became a VA.
Let's see. I became a VA a very long time ago. My twins were born special needs. They were a year old and I couldn't keep up a corporate job. So I said, okay, I will go do admin work while they're growing up and going to doctor's appointments and all the other fun stuff that you have to do. This was way back when VA wasn't a thing. I was even told this will not work, which I find to be hilarious. The twins are now going to be 29 years old. So it's been a few years. I've seen the internet start from being pretty much nothing all the way up to what it is now. And one of my favorite things to think about was when I started, I had clients that would fax me a handwritten PowerPoint presentation. I would create it and then I would mail them a disc. So things have changed, thankfully. And now I do a lot more than PowerPoint presentations. And as clients have needed work, I have learned more stuff. I have kept ahead of them as I see incoming trends. I learn those trends because I'm geeky and I like to learn stuff.
You are that geeky lady. Yes, I love that no matter what questions I throw at you, you figure them out because your brain works that way and mine doesn't. So speaking of tasks, what is your favorite thing to do for clients?
I like to work on things that clients struggle with. So if it's a puzzle, it's like they can't quite figure out how to put all the pieces together. That's fun for me. I like to go, ooh, we have this piece over here and that piece over there, and I can make those talk. That's fun.
That's a great gift to share to your clients as one of those people that is always saying, I did all the things, LeAnn, it's not working. Fix it. So if you have all those things that you've done and it's not talking to each other, LeAnn is your gal. So who is your ideal client?
Let's see. My ideal client. I think my ideal client is someone who doesn't take themselves too seriously. Like they understand the whole world is not looking at their website at this very moment. I mean, we want them to be, popular and busy and all that kind of stuff, but the whole world's not looking at your website. They're just not. So a client who kind of says, oh yeah, this needs to be done. And, they can kind of laugh at themselves a little bit and, hey, I messed this up. Can you fix that? I mean, there's no judgment. We just kind of fix it. It's fine. So the more laid back clients who are not so, oh my God, it's got to be fixed right this second kind of thing. Cause no, that's not how the internet works.
Fix it so I can send my newsletter.
Okay, that is different because a lot of people do want to get their newsletter out, but yeah.
Everyone, this is all real time, real case study stories of how LeAnn steps in and helps a client out. Yes. You don't have to work on the weekend. You can get to it on Monday. but it's not working on Friday, so fix it.
There's only been a few of those kind of calls.
I can't be the only one.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not the only one, so there's probably a
You're
lot
definitely
more.
not.
What is one thing we should know about you besides your business, beyond your business?
Beyond my business. I really am geeky. I really Rachel knows what I'm going to say here, and it makes me very geeky. I coach robotics teams. Um, so I have this year I had 6 middle school robotics teams that I coached. I also have an adult robotics program that I manage. So yeah, no, the geeky stuff goes all through my life.
Yes, yes, it does. And that's what we love about you. And I bet your middle school students are grateful that you're their coach because you enjoy that geeky side so much.
It's a lot of fun to work with the middle schoolers and watch them learn stuff. It really is.
And I am very sure that all of the engineers and very logic brain people in the adult robotics department are grateful for your organization and support.
Yeah, that's more of a let's keep them under control. No, please don't do that. Yeah, they know what they're doing and they want to do more stuff that they probably shouldn't. So, that's more of a corralling kind of job.
This is completely off topic, y'all. But do you find similarities between your adult engineers and your middle school? Like, I don't know if they actually grow up, do they?
No, there's a lot of the same.
Yes. I've been paying attention to the stories and I'm like, they don't sound so different.
They're not. They are very much the same.
And I think that's kind of the case with clients. I mean, they all might be doing different professions, different businesses, but the skills and stuff that we utilize with them pretty much are the same. So,
Yeah, it doesn't matter what industry they're in. The basics of running a business are the same. You want to reach out to your clients. You want to have some kind of presence where they can find you. You want to make your technology talk. You don't want to be pulling your hair out, doing all the back office stuff, and you want to be doing what your zone of genius is. That works in every industry.
and I love how you keep all the technology talking while we're all trying to do all of that stuff. So, what is one way our listeners or viewers can find you and connect?
Well, they're welcome to look at my website. Or a lot of people are now finding me on LinkedIn, which is nice because that's off all the crazy social media and more of a business platform for me.
What's your website?
You can find me at thatgeekylady.com or handlingbusiness.com.
And we will put that in the show notes. And how do they find you on LinkedIn?
Just search my name, LeAnn Erimli.
And we will have the correct spelling in the show notes.
Well,
Because as someone who has to literally go Erimli every time I spell it, that way you can find her. When you need
yeah,
her.
the last name is not an easy spell. I know.
Character building. I know, because I was a Wish, and they always spelled that wrong too, because there was a C in it, and now it's Davila. And how do you pronounce that? Davila. That's how I pronounce it. Tangent, people. I do this in all the areas. LeAnn, is there anything else you would like to share with our listeners or our viewers?
Well, Rachel knows my favorite saying, which is you can't break the internet. You can try real hard, but you're not going to break it. So we can either push the button together or you can push it on your own and I can fix it if it doesn't work the way you meant for it to do.
She says that to me all the time, everybody. And I keep waiting to actually prove her wrong, but she fixes it. So it's all good. So yes, can't break the internet, even if you keep trying. LeAnn, thank you so much for being here with us today. And all of your information will be in the show notes. So for our listeners and our viewers, if you want to connect with LeAnn, we will have all that information for you. And thank you so much for being here and watching our VAs After Dark companion series for Hey, Do I Need a VA, the podcast. And we will see you next time. Thank you for joining me for this episode of VAs After Dark. If something you heard resonated, you'll find this VA's contact information in the show notes. Feel free to reach out and start the conversation. If you're still exploring what support could look like for you, head back to the Hey, Do I Need a VA podcast for more information. Remember, trust the fit, follow the feeling, and don't be afraid to ask for extra hands. We'll see you next time.